Hey guys, it is day 151, August 19th, and we are headed out from Crawford Notch, going to Lake of the Clouds Hut today, which is right before Mount Washington. So it'll set us up nicely to do Mount Washington tomorrow morning. I guess there's a bike race going on there today. People are biking up to Mount Washington on the road. So it's going to be really crowded. Plus we want to go to Lake of the Clouds anyway. That'll be a sizable day anyway. So, good stay at the Yellow Deli. This is their second location in Lancaster, New Hampshire. And much different than the Rutland one. This one was smaller.
More personable. More
personable. The people, we didn't get really the glassy-eyed cult look from the owners. They're just really nice. And not that many people were there, so it was a lot more comfortable. The bunk room's very nice. They have a good airflow system that puts new air in, takes old air out, so good for hiker stink and stinky backpacks and all that. The bathroom was nice. 2 showers, 2 toilets, all together, but with private curtains and everything. At least in the girls' room. And they had laundry and breakfast every morning.
The only problem is they're very far from the trail.
Yeah, so they do a shuttle, but it was probably 30-40 minutes this morning, so it kind of sounds like they're losing money because it's donation only, and it takes a lot to keep the cars maintained and gas, and they run out and do the shuttle runs twice a day, in the morning to take people back and at night to bring people in. I'm going uphill right now, so yeah, we're going up to Webster Cliffs this morning, which we hear is pretty steep. Yeah. And basically have to use your hands, do rock climbing, which to be honest, I really didn't know there was going to be that much rock climbing. I am not a rock climber. Have never wanted to be a rock wall climber, you know, like you see at REI and stuff like that. So here I am basically doing that. It's a little scary at times, but we'll get that over with this morning and then skirt around some presidentials, start the presidentials, and get to Lake of the Clouds Hut. What'd you just say, Sunsets?
So please slow down, I can't keep up.
So at the Yellow Deli Hostel, we met a guy named Kickstand for the first time, and I just want to say I'm in awe of him doing the Appalachian Trail because he is an amputee. His leg is cut off at the knee, and he wears I guess you call it a prosthetic. Yep. Foot, lower leg and foot, with a trail runner, and man, he's out here doing what we're doing, which is crazy because a lot of times I feel like I can barely do this, and I have totally fine working legs. So he let me take his picture, and I'll post it here in the video. But yeah, Kickstand, pleasure to meet you, and I have mad respect for what you're doing. It's awesome. So we're going up Webster Cliffs and just taking a break. It is some steep uphill climbing, but we're really glad we took a 0 rain day yesterday. It rained all day yesterday. It was really bad up here on the trail per the weather forecast. And look at today. Blue skies and sun. So we're really happy. and hoping tomorrow should be good too for Mount Washington, which we think it will. They actually closed down Mount Washington yesterday. Owners of the hostel told us the wind got up to 90 miles an hour, and they shut it down. They wouldn't let anybody up there. So, yeah, every single time we've second-guessed ourselves and said, should we take a 0? The weather really looks bad, and we do take a 0, but we feel guilty, like we should be out here hiking. We've never regretted it afterwards. It's always been pretty bad weather. So, yeah. There's sunsets, taking a break. This is going up the Webster Cliff. So this is one of the cliffs. First really cool cliff we came to with a view. We have not done the really hard climbing yet. So that was cool. We finally met Graybeard. He is 82 years old, and he is the oldest person doing it on the trail this year. I think he's the oldest person ever to do it.
To attempt it, yeah.
To attempt it. So
when he finishes, he'll be the oldest person.
When he finishes, he'll be the oldest person. He just has, he's almost done with the whites. He's flip-flopping around, so he has some southern Maine to do, and then Vermont and some of Pennsylvania. He's aiming to be done mid-October. So we'd heard a lot about him, so it was really cool to meet him. We heard he was in this area the other day. So what a nice guy. And very good shape. He was looking really good today.
Very peppy.
Very peppy. And he turned Greg's sour attitude around today, didn't he?
He did.
That's just what Sunsets needed. So Graybeard had a little decal he gave us so we can find him on Facebook. What a cute man. We took a picture of him, and he's like, post it on Facebook and tag me. We're like, okay. Really cute. All to avoid mud.
And wet shoes.
And wet shoes. Oh, good job. You didn't get wet, huh?
A little bit.
Oh. Headed to Lake of the Clouds Hut. We are about 1.5 miles past Mitzpah Hut. We stopped there for water and the bathroom, and we're headed on. And you guys, this is hard. I've fallen multiple times today. Once totally slipped on a wood plank and fell right into a huge mud puddle on my butt. So yeah, my butt is completely wet. I'm fine. I didn't hurt myself, but it's just I don't know what the word is. Degrading, just depressing. I mean, it's no fun getting all wet, and we're basically walking in a stream. So yeah, our shoes are completely wet because there's no way to stay out of it. So we're arguing about whether we should do work for stay or ask for work for stay if they have it available, or just stay in the dungeon.
Dungeon.
Which Greg wants to stay in the dungeon, which we heard is awful. They have
What a wonderful sight.
Hi, Sunsets.
Hi, Eddie.
This is the dungeon.
It's not so bad.
I'm on the third level bunk, and Sunsets is on the second level bunk. This is the roof right here, and Sunset says it's not so bad. It's a little chilly in here, but we're gonna stay here tonight. So here we are.